There are several problems with this view. First is the testimony of his disciples. They contended that Jesus did these miraculous deeds in their presence. The Apostle John wrote,
"The man who saw it has given testimony, and his testimony is true. He knows that he tells the truth, and he testifies so that you also may believe."
Simon Peter made it clear that the disciples knew the difference between myth and reality.
"We did not follow cleverly invented stories when we told you about the power and coming of our Lord Jesus Christ, but we were eyewitnesses of his majesty."
It is the united testimony of the New Testament that Jesus performed miracles in front of multitudes of people. These same disciples are the ones who gave us the New Testament record. The Gospel writers Matthew and John were disciples of Jesus and eyewitnesses to the event. Mark and Luke recorded eyewitness testimonies. Thus we have individuals who were with Jesus and witnessed these events firsthand. They are not passing down a story to us that they were told. They were there. Furthermore, these same disciples are united in their portrait of Jesus. From the first statement until the last, everything that they recorded about Jesus testifies to his supernatural ability. Finally, if the New Testament account of Jesus were merely an invention or exaggeration, then why didn't his enemies say so? Those who hated Jesus would have denied his miracles if they could, yet they attempted to explain his miraculous character by attributing his works to the power of Satan, rather than deny that Jesus was a miracle worker. His enemies tried to say his powers was demonic. Thus, to say that the New Testament portrait of Jesus was an invention or exaggeration does not fit the facts. Instead, 1. The testimony we have from the New Testament is first-hand sources. The disciples recorded what they heard and saw. 2. The New Testament testimony is consistent. Jesus is pictured as supernatural from the beginning of his life to the end. And 3. The enemies of Jesus who also testified to his supernatural abilities. Instead of denying his miracles, they argue that Jesus' power was not from God, but from Satan.